When we invite people to a new way of working, how sure, how confident are we that they will respond to this call, to this invitation?
We had a major customer in the UK that needed a product developed with them within a 4-week time period. Now that involved R&D, quality, supply chain, about 3 or 4 different individual functions within the company getting together and doing something. The normal, when I stood back and looked at that, the normal process would have been about 3 months for guys to put them teams to turn this around. And I was like, geez, it's not going to work at all. Just didn't want to lose this opportunity. So we called what I called, I just called them together. Like I came up with this idea of an Apollo meeting. So the shuttle couldn't get back to Earth. We needed to fix the hole in it. Failure was not an option. And the only premise of that meeting, again, as you mentioned, some things sound very simple, was you can't say no. You can say everything else at the meeting. You come up with any idea, any thought, but no, you cannot use the word no.
Will people understand the why first? How will always work? Even if it doesn't work the first time, you go back to your why, and that still makes you being involved. Brought you back to the first thing, Brian, was at the club, why everybody wanted to be involved in, and that's why sport and why we want to kick the ball as opposed to put the ball in the hole. Because there is a thing there that we want to excel, we want to challenge ourselves, but we understand that why. And that brings the integrity. Because if people make mistakes and put their hands up, they don't mind, because again, everybody's brought into their why, so I think that's what covers the whole storyline.
We are a management team of, say, 8 people, right? If we have controlled the decision-making process ourselves, then, and we're on a site where there's over 1,000 employees, we certainly can't review every single change that happens on site. But you have to, part of that process is instilling the patient to the centre of what we do. And that's being human piece too. So we actively connect our people to our patients.
Very good.
As an example, every quarter when we have a business review, we bring a patient on site, and the patient tells every single employee on site what was the impact of the change.
Yes.
So you're connecting people, you're connecting the employee that's working at 4 o'clock in the morning on a shift on a Friday night to the end patient, because that is the human piece of work.
People knew they could be honest and they were trusted. So the senior group then, this was now a safe form. At one stage we even talked about the pyramid being turned upside down, that the leaders were now out supporting people in these solutions and facilitating these people.
People will respond to a challenge if you can find and give people a really good why. They will decide and carry out the what. When people are connected to the end user, the customer, they will understand and they will respond. But to do this, they must feel trusted by management.